have no idea. I heard this morning on the news that it may get as far as maybe, I don't know if you can see out there or not, but the snow is coming down. The news was saying maybe up to 6 inches. So I don't know exactly. Don't take responsibility for it. Neither do I control it. And so I'll just thank the Lord for it and make our way through it and function throughout the day. But it really seems like a bad joke. All right, Daniel chapter 12. We're going to finish up the book of Daniel today and really be able to wrap our minds around the incredible promises of God. Daniel admits in this chapter, I don't understand. I can't put all the pieces together. I can't wrap my mind around everything that you have unfolded about how accurately you have portrayed what we would call history today, and how accurately you have portrayed the prophecy of eschatology in the 70th week of Daniel. And yet, I just don't understand. But in verse number 2, he says, "And many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt." In other words, this is talking about the Old Testament saints right at the end of the tribulation period, where the Old Testament saints are raised, and they too, some that put their faith in what God had revealed in truth, and will have everlasting life, and those who rejected it will have everlasting torment. And so they are brought out of the grave at the very end of the tribulation, right before the revelation. And we know the timeline and all of this, and God is prophetically telling Daniel kind of how this is going to be. "And they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament, and they that turn many to righteousness as the stars forever and ever." What an incredible reminder of our responsibility to propagate the truth, to spread the glorious gospel of Jesus Christ. "But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end. Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased." In other words, Daniel, just understand you've recorded what you needed to record. You have been used the way I want to use you to help people with this amazing promise and truth. Verse number 8, "And I heard, but I understood not. Then said I, O my Lord, what shall be the end of these things? And God said, Go thy way, Daniel, for the words are closed up and sealed to the time of the end." In other words, Daniel, I'm not going to tell you anymore. I'm not going to explain it anymore. You have recorded what I want people to know. You have been used of God in this wonderful thing. And so your tour of duty is over. You're an old man. You've faithfully served me. You have endured trials. You have embraced tribulation, and you have obediently recorded the vision as I have given it to you. Daniel, I'm not expecting you to understand it all. I just am thankful for your dedication and obedience to your call. And so that's where God doesn't answer. I'm encouraged by that, because there's times I tell God I don't understand what's going on, and God's like, "That's okay. You be faithful to my call. You be faithful to the truth. You propagate the truth. You spread the truth. You do what you do. You don't have to understand all of the details." And I find in this chapter a great encouragement that even Daniel, a tremendous man of God, who said to God, "I don't understand," and God says, "It's okay. You've been faithful." And then he says in verse number 10, "Many shall be purified and made white and tried, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand." In other words, there's a day coming, we will. "And from the time that the daily sacrifice shall be taken away, and the abomination that maketh desolate set up, there shall be 1,290 days." And so that 3.5 years plus then he's going to go into the days included in the time of purification from the tribulation before the millennium. There's a time where the earth is going to be purified and all of the dead carcasses will be dealt with. Blessed is he that waiteth and cometh to the 1,305 and 30 days. That's the including the days of purification. But go thy way till the end be, for thou shalt rest and stand in thy lot at the end of the days. Daniel, you've been faithful. You go rest. And in that time, when I gather everyone together, and we are going to rejoice, and we're all going to be placed in Christ and spend an eternity with him forever. There will be no more Old Testament, New Testament, no more old economy, new economy, no more Israel and the church, but we will forever together be in Christ. He says, Daniel, listen, you have done what I've asked you to do faithfully. Now, you don't have to understand, just go rest. And I'm reminded that the promises of God allow us to do that. They allow us to just rest by faith that God is a promise-keeping God, and he will keep all of his promises. Just like he did with Daniel, so he will do with us. God bless you. I hope you have a great day. I'll look forward